welcome you all. I hope you all are fine, well, and good. So, today we are going to learn about the chapter number 4, what books and burials tells us. In this chapter, we will learn about the oldest books and the manuscripts, the things from which we can learn the previous history, about the earlier people, about the earlier society. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about it. So in the earlier books, by these we can understand that we are going to learn about the Vedas. In Vedas, the Vedas were fours. Basically, Vedas were fours. You can see the original script of the Vedas is in this way, and the 4 Vedas are Rig Veda, Samveda, Yajurveda, Atharva Veda. Memorize these 4 names. There are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Samveda, Yajurveda, Atharva Veda. Rig Veda is the oldest. It is the oldest one. About 3500 years ago, the Rig Veda includes more than 1,000 hints called Shukta or well said. Hints were called Shukta, or it is called well said, good things which were said in the Rig Veda. These hints are the praise of the various gods and goddesses. Especially 3 gods are important. Agni, the god's names are there: Agni, Indra, and Soma. The oldest Veda is the Rig Veda, composed about 3500 years ago. The Rig Veda includes more than 1,000 hymns called Shukta or well said. Hymns are used to praise God and goddesses. So the 3 gods are specially important in the Vedas: Agni, Indra, and Soma. Agni, the god of fire; Indra, a warrior god; Soma, a plant from which a special drink was prepared. It is, you can say that, a type of wine. This is called Soma, a plant from which a special drink was prepared. Not wine, but it's a special. Just I'm giving you example like wine. So these 3 gods were important in the Rig Veda. So we learn our earlier history from the Vedas. Beside these, we learn about the second page, Sanskrit or other language. Sanskrit is a part of a family of language known as Indo-European. Some Indian languages such as Assamese, Gujarati are also descended from the Indo-European language. So I am giving you here one table so that you can understand in a very well way. Sanskrit is a part of the family language known as Indo-European, and many other languages are Assamese, Gujarati, Hindi, Kashmiri, Sindhi, Persian, as well as English, French, German, Greek, Italian, Spanish. These all are descended from the Indo-European language. Now, how historians study the Rig Veda. Historians find out about the past, but in addition to material remains, they examine written sources as well. As let us see how they study the Rig Veda. Some of the hints in the Rig Veda are in the form of dialogues. This is a part of one such hints, the dialogue between the sage named Vishwamitra and the 2 rivers Vij and Satluj that were worshipped as goddesses. So like this we find various stories and histories from Rig Veda. Here Vishwamitra and the rivers conversation is given. So if you want to read, you may read this paragraph. Beside this, we can learn about their cattle, horse, and chariots. There are many prayers in the Rig Veda for cattle, children, and horses. Horses were yoked to chariots that were used in battles, which were fought to capture cattle. Battles were also fought for land, which were important for the pasture. So usually do battle were fought for the lands or for the cattle, because at that time these two things are more important and more valuable. During the time of Rig Veda, the period of Rig Veda, the money was not so important, but the land and cattle were the property. It were the property, so people used to fight for all these two things. Also, people used to fight for their grains and all these things. Some wealth was used to perform of yajnas or sacrifices. In sacrifice, offering were made into the fire. These were meant for god and goddesses. Offering could include ghee, grain, and in some cases animals. So people used to sacrifice horses or some kind of cattle for their sacrifices or for their gods and goddesses. So these things were happen in the period of Rig Veda. Most men took part in these wars. These were no regular army. During the time of Rig Veda, the war fought between two parties, but their armies were not a trained or regular army. All the people get participated in the battle, because at that time there was no system properly. There was no huge number of peoples. So people, if you stay in a particular society, then you have to participate in the battle, because your society is yours and there is no more people for this particular purpose. Just like army, like this, there is no particular system. So these types of wars happen in the Rig Veda. There are some words which describe people. These are jana. There are two group of described in the terms their work. The priests, sometimes called Brahmins, who performed various rituals, and the rajas. These rajas were not like the ones you will be learning about later. They did not have a capital cities, places, or armies, or not they collect taxes. So it is a different type of rajas. With this, our chapter is over here, and we will learn rest of the part in the next class. So here one chart is given, so you can learn from this. There is all the things are given. You may take screenshots and read it properly. One of the oldest books in the world, Rig Veda, Samveda, Yajurveda, Athurveda, oldest Veda, hence called Sukta, old or Vedic Sanskrit. So we learned about it. How the historians study the Rig Veda, examine the written sources. Some hints are in the form of dialogues. Now, cattle and horses, prayers for cattle, horse yoked to chariots, horse used in battle for land, for water, for capture people. This for these reasons battle were happened. Wealth, some kept by leaders, some given to priest, rest distributed to people, used to performs of yajnas. So what will happen after winning the battle? People kept by the leaders, and some gives to the priest, and some were distributed to the people. Performance in yajnas, used to performance in yajnas. All these things were their wealth were used. So up to that much we learned. And words the people describe, I just told you, but I did not completed this part. So we have completed these three parts, so you have to read so that you can understand it very easily. And the next class I will complete the chapter. Thank you.